Hi, welcome to Think Human. I'm Chris, and in this video I want to talk about brain-computer interfaces. So a brain-computer interface would be a system that would allow the human brain to communicate with the computer and to give directions to the computer. The way that we communicate with machines at the moment and computers is quite slow. We either use our clumsy meat fingers to type into smartphones, or a little bit of faster way is typing on a keyboard, but essentially still the information rate out from our human brains is going out mechanically, and it's quite slow. Much faster thing that we have is input, the information coming into our brains. So we have good visual systems in our brains, so by seeing things we get a lot of information. We also get tons of information by hearing, but the issue is that sending this information out, and specifically to computers, is quite slow. Among human beings the communication is quite fast because we're really specialized and adept in recognizing body language, non-verbal cues, and also the tone of voice, the body posture, all of these kind of things. But we can't yet give this information on to computers, so the only way is to painstakingly type everything in one by one. We can see some beginnings of brain-computer interface technologies. One such system was designed for a paraplegic patient. It was this woman who lost all functionality in her body below her neck, and so the system was designed which had about 100 electrodes, and this was implanted in her brain, and this implant could receive signals from her brain. So essentially they did it with trial and error. They had machine systems that would recognize the brain patterns of this woman, and eventually over time, after some practice, she was able to move a robotic arm with her mind essentially.
I just can't stop smiling. It's so cool. I'm moving things. I have not moved things for about 10 years.
The same thing has been done with some primates, and it's quite amazing how far we've gotten with it. But 100 electrodes isn't anywhere close to what we actually want to do. Also pointing out there are some systems that are non-invasive, so you just have this kind of a helmet that picks up brain waves, and you can train it to sort of move a mouse cursor on a screen or something like this. But still really simple, and only the beginnings of what this technology could be. So the eventual ultimate dream would be that we could think something, you could think of some words and they would appear on the screen. You could look at a 3D model and think what you want done to it, like you're designing a car, and you can think of like maybe make the wheels a little bit bigger, or maybe make the windows a little bit more at a wider angle or whatever, and you can just think these things and they go into this machine. Or you think of some piece of music and it gets put into the machine. All kinds of amazing, incredible applications that are possible for this, and also ultimately would be transferring of experiences. So you could essentially record the experiences you're having, given dreams, whatever it might be, and first time in human history it would be possible that another human being could experience the world exactly like you did at some given moment. Now this would have an incredible, enormous amount of wide-ranging applications, from medicine to social, cultural things. Incredible potential it would have. And one thing I think it would revolutionize is also the communication between human beings. If you could truly understand another human being and where they're coming from, I think things as sexism, racism, inequality, some stupid petty disagreements would be going down tremendously. Elon Musk has said that he's working on this project called Neuralink, and a few months ago he said that they're making progress and ready to announce some new news on it in some few months. A few months have passed, they still don't have any news, but safe to say that they're working on it, and we might see something quite incredible real soon. Also, one really revolutionary application for this would be, it would essentially be the best way of us communicating with artificial intelligence. It would be pretty much impossible to speak with a really intelligent artificial intelligence system just by typing some text into the machine, because while you're typing one sentence, this machine can do 100 years of thinking. It would be way easier, way more fluid, and way more safe to control it if you would have direct link to this artificial system. Now of course all of this raises a lot of safety concerns. The AI manipulating us, also if some hackers could get access to this, all of these kind of concerns. But I'm sure if we're building these kind of systems, a lot of attention will be paid to the safety aspects as well. Incredibly exciting technology once we could actually build something like this. Can't wait to see where the future of this will go. I think we would definitely see some better functioning early prototypes within like 10 years, as much as I have gathered from what research is being done at it at the moment at least. So this is just some simple thoughts on what brain-computer interface would be. Essentially a way to link humans and machines to give better directions, faster directions to computer, make them do exactly what we want. And transferring of knowledge currently is really one way we can get information in, but it's much more difficult to get information out. So this would make this kind of feedback loop much more fluid and efficient. So amazing times we're living in. Hope you got some interesting ideas. If you have any ideas about this video or anything else, please leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.